Okay, so let's begin this. So yesterday we already discussed, but let me just brush it up and we'll move further on the process. Okay, guys. So let's start with the Azure data engineering. Okay, Azure data engineering. So when we talk about the Azure data engineering, so as you know that Azure is nothing but the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. Data is nothing but what? Data is nothing but what? Information. Okay, and the engineering is nothing but what? Application of techniques on the data, application of techniques on the data by using the Azure, by using the Microsoft Azure. Whereas the Azure data engineering is nothing but it's a bunch of cloud services. It is a bunch of cloud services. Okay, guys, it's a bunch of cloud services. So Azure data engineering is nothing but it is a bunch of cloud services. Okay, guys, it is a bunch of cloud services. So you have many cloud services given in this. Okay, wherein as it's a bunch of cloud services, the following are the cloud services provided here. We're using which? What are the cloud services, guys? I can say these are all the cloud services. So the first cloud service which you have in here in that is the Azure data engineering is what? ADF. And the next one you have it as the ADB. And then we have what's it? Synapse. Then we have the next service which is called as Fabric. And then we have the next one, the very important one that is called as a Open AI. Okay. So likewise, guys, you have many more services are there. So using these services, okay, I'm just telling you some of the services. We have many more services. So using these services, we can perform the following jobs, guys. What is that? The first one is called as what? Data migration. And the next one you can do it here as what? Data integration. Data migration, data integration. Then we have the data summarization, data migration, data integration, data summarization, and then we have also data visualization. So guys, these are all the services we have it here. Okay. So what's it? Data migration, data integration, data summarization, and the data visualization. So these all are the services we have it in the Azure data engineering, guys. Azure data engineering. So using this, we can perform the task here, using which we can perform the task here. Okay, so to perform these, okay, to perform these tasks, okay, or to perform these jobs, we require the support of what? We require the support of these services, guys. These services. Okay, or many more are also needed here. Okay, these are some of the services we require it. Now, guys, the whole process here, everyone, the whole process here starts from which point, guys? Yeah, the whole process of cloud data engineering or the Azure data engineering, or you can say Google data engineering, or you can say Amazon data engineering, whatever the cloud service you have it, the whole process starts from which point, guys? Yes, the whole process starts from which point? It starts from the point of what is it, guys? Ah, it starts from the point of what? Yes, guys, it starts from the point of what is it, guys? Data. Yes, data. So that means the whole thing starts from the very basic point here, which we call it as what? Data. So without the data, nothing is there. So what is my data, guys? So any idea about the data, guys? Data is nothing but what? Information. Am I right, everyone?
Yes,
Yes.
it's correct collection of information.
Yes. It's a information that is called a collection of information, whatever you call, that's not an issue. Okay. So data is nothing but what? Information. So now tell me, from where do we get this information? Generally, when we talk about the information, we get this information, guys. We get this information, everyone. So this is the information, and we get this information. We get this information from the following. What is that? The first source of information, I can say, or the first source from where we get the data, that is called as what? Social networking sites. Social networking sites. What are those, guys? Social networking sites. Okay, social networking sites. We have, what is that? Social networking sites. Okay, so what in my social networking sites, guys? The social networking sites are nothing but what? Uh, Here you can say the following are the social networking sites. What is that? You can say Facebook. Okay, you can say Insta. Then you can say, guys, Facebook, Insta. Then you have, what's it? Twitter, which you call it as X. Okay, and then we have, what is it? LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn, etc. So these are all the sources from where we get the data, guys. Okay, whereas all these sources, guys, all these sources, sorry, all these sources generates the data. All these sources generates the data, guys. All these sources generates the data. All these sources generates the data. Where? Okay, where this data is nothing but it is called as what, guys, everyone? It is called as what? Massive amount of data. That means, what is a massive amount of data, guys? Massive amount of data is a huge volume of the data. Massive amount of data is nothing but what is called? It is called as what? Huge volume of the data, guys. It is called as what? Huge volume of the data. Massive amount of data is nothing but what? Huge volume of the data. That is called as what? Yes, guys. That is called as what? Huge volume of the data. Huge volume of the data. The next one, guys. What's the next one? You have it? Okay, the next one is what? Again, you have the data. Again, you have the data, and data is nothing but here you have what's it? Information. The second point I'm telling you is data or the information. But this time, from where do you get the data or information? First and primary source of getting the data is the social networking sites. But what is the next source of data from where you can expect the data, guys? That is called as what? Yes, that is called as what, everyone? So the secondary source from where we get the data is called as what? Applications. Guys, applications. You get the data from the applications. You get the data from the application. So what is an application, guys, everyone? Any idea about the application? Please respond. This is a notepad now. Everyone can see this. Is this application? Everyone? This is a notepad. Is this application, guys?
Uh, it's an app. It's an app. Correct.
Obviously, it's an app. It's an app. App is an
Okay.
application, app only. That's it. So here also, can you see here? Application. So here we can say what? Informations we get it from the applications, whatever the type of applications. And the applications which is used, okay, the applications which is used at the banking sector, the applications which is used at the banking sector, those are called as what, guys? Suppose this notepad file, I am using it, okay? This notepad application, I'm using it in the banking sector. This my application is called as what? Banking app or not? Yes, guys? Of course,
Yes.
banking. It is called as what? Banking application. It is called as what? Banking app. It is called as banking app. Whereas this generates what? Yes, guys, this generates what? In fact, this will generate the data. And what kind of data it will generate? Yes, guys, it will always generate the huge volume of data. Huge volume of the data. Huge volume of the data. That means very big data, you can say. And the next one, guys, you can also get the data. Okay, guys, you can also get the data or the information. You can also get the data or the information from the very important source that is called as what? Live streaming process, guys. Nowadays, live streaming process. It's a very important one nowadays. So what do you mean live streaming process, guys? Where the process keeps on continuously happening, guys. Continuous process. Live streaming means what? It won't stop here. It will keep on running. Such as you have stock market is there. So guys, stock market. What happens in the stock market? The values keeps on changing or not, everyone? Every minute, every second. Okay, the market keeps on changing. That means here you have what's that, guys? Here you have what's that? Here you have what's that? This is nothing but called as what is that, guys? Everyone, this is called as what? Live streaming process. Such as you can say, I can stock market. That is a share market, you can say. I can also tell you one more example here, guys. I can also tell you one more example. Apart from the share market, what is that? Live cricket match is going on. Everyone, live cricket match is going on. Yes, guys, live cricket match is going on. Okay, live cricket match is going on. At that time, what happens here, guys? When you have the live cricket match, okay, when the live cricket match is going on, okay, you'll get the scores continuously recorded. Am I right or not? So that is called as what? It's a live streaming process. So here we get the data from the live streaming process. So we can say getting the data from the live streaming process, and whereas this will generate the big data. See, guys, big data. So what is my big data, guys? Whether you talk about the big data, guys, everyone. Whether you talk about the big data, everyone. Whether you talk about the big data, whether you talk about the huge volume of the data or massive amount of data, guys. This all is nothing but what is it, guys? Massive amount of data, huge volume of the data. It's one or the same, guys. Nothing else. It is one or the same, I can say. Okay. It is one or the same. Where can you see here, guys? It is one or the same. Big data is nothing but huge volume of the data, massive amount of data. Apart from this, you can also have another sources, guys. Many more sources you have it from where you can get the data. Okay. Such as, guys, you can get the data. Okay, you can get the data from what is it? Yes, everyone. You can get the data which is generated by what is it? Machine generated data. Machine and human also, you can see. Human means you and me are generating data. Okay, human generated data. Human generated data, machine generated data, or the human generated data. And now can you see it? This will also generate the data, and this data is in what format, guys? Okay, this data is in which format here, guys? Obviously it's a big data, it's a part of big data, you can say. Okay, it's a part of big data. Okay, it's a part of big data, that's it. Okay, so we have what's it? Data or the information. Here you have what's it? Big data. It's a part of what? Big data, that's it. So here you can have what? Any type of data. Okay, so apart from this, guys, when this data we have it, this big data. Big data means what? See, guys, big data, huge volume of the data, all are one or the same, guys. No changes here. Okay, big data, huge data. Okay, these all are what is that? One or the same, you can say. Okay, one or the same, you can say, guys. But here you can say, guys, one or the same. So we can say what is that? The big data, huge data, or the okay massive amount of data. All these are one or the same. But this data is classified into three categories. What are this? What are those, guys? The first one is called as a structured data. Yes, everyone. And the second one is called as what, guys, everyone? Semi-structured data. Third one is called as what? Unstructured data. Okay, so these are the three different categories of data we can have, guys. What is it? Structured data, semi-structured data, and as well as the unstructured data, guys. So what do you mean structured data, guys, everyone? Can you tell me what do you mean structured data, guys? Structured data is a data where, okay, guys, structured data, semi-structured and unstructured. Let us discuss each one of them, guys. So what is the structure? The structured data is nothing but the data which is properly recorded in the form of a table. That is in the form of what is it, guys? A table is a collection of what? Rows and columns. Am I right, everyone? Rows and columns. So can you see here? Here you have the following. What is it, guys? Everyone, I'm using the name, ID. Okay. Then you have our salary. Okay. Name, ID, salary. These are the three columns you have it. Everyone. These are the three columns you have it. So now, guys, three columns, three different data here. Now, I'm using alien, something here. Salary is 50,000. Then again, I'm using Bobby, 60,000. Can you see here, everyone? If you just look into this data, can you see here? I'm saying this is a table. I'm saying this is a table, guys. And this table, you have it with the name called what? EMP. EMP. Okay, guys, you have the table called what is it? EMP. Can you see it? This is the table you have called EMP. So you have what's it? Name, ID, salary. These are the three columns you have it. So if you just look into this data properly, you can understand this data or not, guys, everyone. Please tell me. Yes? You just look into this data. Can you understand this data properly or not? In fact, we can understand it very comfortably, guys. In fact, we can understand this very comfortably because this is a proper form of data where you have the collection of rows and columns, where you have the collection of what is that? Rows and columns. So whereas these are called as a rows, guys, and these are called as a columns. Okay. So this is called as what? Structured data, guys. Structured data is a data where the user can understand it very easily, guys, without any, can you say without anything, you can understand it very flexibly. That is called as what? Structured data, guys. That is called as what? Structured data. And when you talk about the semi-structured data, so everyone is following the structured data is clear now? Yes, guys? I want to answer, ma. Please respond. Everyone. So you're following now?
Yes,
What is
yes.
the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay, the next one you can say, okay, what is it? The next one, you have the semi-structured. So when we talk about the semi-structured data, guys, semi-structured data is nothing but, here you can say, guys, semi-structured data is nothing but, here you can say the following. What's that? Semi-structured data is nothing but what? Here, the data which is recorded, okay, the data which is recorded in the form of, what is that? In the form of a JSON files. The data which is recorded in the form of, what is that, guys, everyone? JSON files, and the data which is recorded in the form of XML files, and the data which is recorded in the form of HTML files. This all comes under what? Semi-structure. This all comes under what, guys? Semi-structure. Semi-structure means what? Actually, the semi-structure means what? Structure. Structure is what? Properly understandable, properly aligned data. Am I right? Properly aligned data is structured. What about semi, guys? What is semi-structure? Semi-structure is nothing but, guys, semi-structure is nothing but what? Semi-structure is nothing but what? Semi-structure is nothing but the data which is not fully structured, but still you can understand the data, which is called as what? Semi-structure. Okay. Now, the semi-structured data is a very important one, guys. It plays a very vital role. Okay. So always, most of the times you receive the data, guys. Most of the times you receive the data, everyone, in the semi-structured format only. Okay. We deal with the semi-structured format only. We deal with the semi-structured format only. Always we deal with the semi-structured format only. So what is a semi-structured format? This is the semi-structured. Now I'll explain you first of all what is a JSON. If you write the data in the JSON, this data, I write it in a JSON. How does it works? Let's try to see this. So for knowing that, guys, can you see here you have a JSON? So when you talk about the JSON, guys, I'm just giving it here. You hear JSON. Where JSON stands for what, guys, everyone? Can you tell me? JSON stands for Java Script Object Notation File. So got it? JSON stands for what? JavaScript Object Notation File. That is called as what? JSON file. And always the data here in the JSON, guys, everyone, is recorded in which format here? In the curly braces, it is recorded. Curly braces means what? This is the one where this is called as the opening brace and this is called as the closing brace. And here you have what? Key value pair. The data is recorded in the form of what? Key value pair. The data is recorded in the form of what is that, guys? Key value pair, where you have the key value and pair together. Okay. You have what's that? Key value pair. You have what's that? Key value pair. The data is recorded in the form of what is that? Key value pair. The data is recorded in the form of what is that? Key value pair. The data is recorded in the form of what? Key value pair, guys. Okay. The data is recorded in the form of what? Key value pair. The data is recorded in the form of what? Key value pair. So what is a key? What is a value? What's a pair? I'll explain you that. Okay. So guys, always the column names are keys, guys. The column names are what? Keys here. Okay. And value is nothing but what? The data in which it is recorded. This is the value. Okay. This is the value. And now you club both of them. Key and the value together is called the pair. That's it. That's the only thing it means. So now I'm writing it the data in the JSON format, everyone. Okay. So let's try to see this. Same data, I'll write it here. Okay. So take a curly brace, guys. Opening, closing. Now write it down. First key. What's the key you have it? Always make sure keys are placed in the double quotes. So I'm using the double quotes. What's the first key, guys? Name is the first key. Colon. What's the second key, guys? Do you have any idea? Oh, okay, no problem. I'll give the value. What is the value you have it? Alien is the value. That's it, guys. Use a comma. Come to the next line. Now start writing the second line data. What's the next data you have it? Any idea? ID, colon. Now tell me what is the value you have it, guys, everyone? ID, what's the next value you have it? 32. Am I right?
Yes.
Again, you have what's it, guys, everyone? You said the
Salary.
colon. Ah, very good. You have a salary. Yes, salary is what, everyone?
50.
50,000. That's it. So this is the data you have it. Now, can you see here, guys? Always make sure this is these are called as what? Keys here. Name, ID, salary is the keys. This is called as a value. ALN 32 50,000. Together we call them as what? Key value. Okay. Together we call them as what? Key value pair. Together we call them as what? Key value pair. Okay, guys. So this is called as what? JSON data here. JSON data. Okay. So in the same way, guys, okay, we have rest of the files as well. Whereas you have the unstructured data. So for next one is what? Unstructured. So guys, what is unstructured? There is the name it itself says unstructured means no structure is followed here. No structure is followed. Okay. Such as the photos you have it in your mobile phone now, guys. The photos you have it in your mobile phone. Then you have the videos. And then you have the chat history is also there. Am I right? Photos, videos, chat history. Photos, videos, chat history. Okay, guys. Then you have says voice notes. This all comes under what? Unstructured data only, guys. Okay. So whereas, guys, in the real time, actually 80% of the data, guys, you will deal it in this one. That means 80% of the data you will get it in unstructured format. And now here only what is it you have it? When we talk about the semi-structured, and the next one that is called as what, structured data, we will get only 20% of the data, guys. Getting my point? You'll get only 20% of the data, guys. You'll get what's it? Only 20% of the data you will get it here. Okay. So you get 20% of the data, not more than that. Okay. So here that means 20% means what? Both will come here. In the 20%, both will come, guys. What is the both? That means these two. Okay. So here you can say what's it, guys? 20% includes the both. Can you say 20% includes the both? That means in the 20%, you will get the structured and as well as the, can you see it, as well as the semi-structured. So you can say, okay, that means whatever the percentage you have, it is 4. So always in the real time, we deal like this. That is nothing but 80%, that is nothing but 20% of the data you will have it in structured and semi-structured, and 80% you will have unstructured. So as a data engineer, guys, as a data engineer, our job basically is to convert the structured data, to convert the structured data. Okay, guys, to convert the structured data, sorry, to convert the unstructured data, guys, to convert the unstructured data, to convert the unstructured data to the semi-structured, and then semi-structured towards it, guys, everyone. Unstructured towards it, semi-structured towards it, structured. Okay, structured data. So guys, this is the job we are going to do it on the daily basis. What's it? As a data engineer, because we will be dealing with any kind of data you have it. You may receive any type of data, guys. So we will have to deal with all this data and do the task accordingly. Okay, guys, clear everyone?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so yeah, so that's it, guys, for the day here, and we'll continue tomorrow. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me now. Any
Uh,
doubts, please?
uh, Sir, actually today is my first session. Okay. So currently I am working in TCS as a support engineer, but in data related domain only. I mean, I use HDFS and I use Spark, SQL, Scala Spark and all. So, but it is most likely like mostly support role, okay, but not development part. So, like, I have close to 3 years of work experience. Okay, so like in future companies, I want to go as a directly as a data engineer. So, like, can I use this course to leverage uh, 3 years of to compensate 3 years of my experience in support role to
Yes,
development part?
yes, definitely you can do it.
Okay, so I might need help in resumes also,
That I will
resume
do it.
preparation, interview preparation.
That I will do it. Okay.
Okay, okay. And
That I
what is
can.
the duration of this course, sir?
It is 100 days.
Okay, so 3 months.
Mm.
Are we learning PySpark here, or like?
Yeah, we are going to see PySpark only, no?
Okay, okay. Databricks, ADF, and PySpark, and also Synapse
Yes, yes,
Analytics.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. I mean, this is what I wanted to.
Any other questions? Somebody?
Yes, sir. I have also similar question. I am working as a QA engineer. I also want to switch on that as a data engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So after this course, if it is possible, I have 7 years of experience.
Yeah, you can do it. The same logic you can apply it. You can go as a fresher, or already you can put up some experience and you can try out. The training what we are giving, you can just easily you can place 2 to 3 years of experience on this.
Okay.
Any other questions apart from this?
Sir, can I get recording videos of this? I mean,
Yeah,
yesterday I
yeah.
did not attend.
Anyways, still you have the recording.
Okay, thank you.
So still, if you have any doubt, guys, like if you want to get connected to me, You can also, okay, contact me directly on my number. I'll give you my number. This is my number. You can just contact me. So this is my number, guys. If you want, you can contact me directly. Everyone, okay? So any doubt or any issue, if you have it, this is my direct number. I'll just give you here. In the chat box also, I'm giving this number.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Similarly, I am also working as a ClickSense BI developer, sir, and
Okay.
currently I am in support project. So I can use this tool, right? In my
Yes,
project,
definitely.
they
It's
are
not a
using
tool.
some.
It's a service, cloud service. You
Okay,
can use it. You can use it in the current project also. You can put up the same. Only change the technology, guys. Nothing else. Okay. Don't complicate it.
okay.
Nothing else. Okay. So that's it, guys. So if you have any doubt, you can just use it. No problem, guys. Easily you can put up 2 to 3 years experience in whatever the way you want. I can help you out in that. I can support you in that. I can say overall. Okay. So if you have any doubt to be discussed, you can call me. I've given you my number as well. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm ending the session. Thank you.